Welcome back, trainers! So we have some more shinies coming into Pokemon Go. This is going to be revolving around World Tourism Day. So if you do enjoy these kind of videos, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, share it with your friends who want to stay up to date in Pokemon Go news, and we're going to be going over all of this here. So with this, World Tourism Day is going to be bringing a few new shinies, and we have Seviper and Zangoose, and this is what they're going to look like in their shiny variants. Now these are going to only be spawning in the respected areas depending upon the region that you are in. For me personally, I'm going to be getting Seviper, so that is pretty welcome. Although I'd really like to have that shiny Zangoose because it does look pretty magnificent. The Seviper shiny variants is okay. And then we have another shiny coming in, and that is going to be Mime Jr. Now, there is a bit of a fiasco going on here, and if you do not know yet, that is going to be that it's only going to be spawning in the European region, and unfortunately, nobody else is going to be able to get it around the world. And in other news, we also have new spawn points happening around the world. So for me personally, I previously did have only one spawn point at my house, and now I have about 6. But when I did take a tour around my neighborhood, in which I have a ton of spawns, I saw barely any. More on that here in just a moment, as well as the possibility of a shiny Oddish coming in for another event, which we will also be going over. Just wanted to give you the quick breakdown before we go over all of this, so you're aware that what we're going to be talking about. Now let's go ahead and go over the World Tourism information. Alright, so we're going to go over this information, and then I'm going to give you my thoughts on this event that we're going to be getting here. So, celebrate the spirit of travel during the first ever World Tourism Day. Alright, so they go on to talk about how they're partnering up. Let's go over the information that you want to know here. New features starting September 26. New shirt. Check out the United Nations World Tourism Organization t-shirt available in the style shop. I'm assuming that's going to be free. Region limited Pokemon available in eggs. Alright, so this is very specific. It's not going to be for everybody. Depending upon the region that you're in, you will be spawning those specific Pokemon out of 5-kilometer eggs. So let's go ahead and read this. The following Pokemon will be available in 5-kilometer eggs in their respective world regions, real world regions. So, you know, wherever you have it. So for me personally, I'm going to be having Pachirisu, so I will be able to get those out of 5-kilometer eggs. Yippee! The following Pokemon will be available in 5-kilometer eggs in their respected world regions: Farfetch'd, Kangaskhan, Tauros, Heracross, Corsola, Voltbeat, Luminous, Torkoal, Zangoose, Seviper, Lunatone, Solrock, Tropius, Relicanth, Pachirisu, Mime Jr., Chatot, Pansage, Pansear, Panpour, Heatmor, and Durant. Oh man, I want Durant so bad. Can you guys just let us all have it for a little bit? So basically, depending on where you are, like we just went over, you will be able to hatch those out of 5-kilometer eggs, not the 7s, 5-kilometer eggs, and that's pretty much it. If they can have a shiny variant, I'm assuming that they can be shiny as well coming out of those eggs. Why wouldn't they be able to be? And then moving on, shiny rivals spotted. If you're lucky, you might encounter a shiny Zangoose or shiny Seviper in the wild in the respective real world regions. So that's what we went over. Mime Jr. Here's the dilemma that a lot of people are not really too happy about. Mime Jr. The Mime Pokemon will be making its debut in Pokemon Go. It will be available in 5-kilometer eggs in Europe. If you're lucky, you might hatch a shiny Mime Jr. Now, it's only in the European region, so none of us are going to be able to get it who are not there. What I would have liked to see is them letting everybody have it for, say, a couple of days, and then basically taking it back to just their region there. But unfortunately, we're not going to be able to have the opportunity to hatch that currently. I could see it totally down the line where they're going to make everybody able to hatch these, obviously, at some point in time, just for a little while, and then put them back to the normal ways. Simple as that. So those are going to be coming out of the 5-kilometer eggs if you do live in Europe. So good luck on hatching one of those. And then going over more features here. Decreased Stardust cost for trading. So trading Pokemon will cost 1/4 less Stardust. So pretty neat. Spinning a Pokestop for extra XP. Earn ×2 XP when you spin a photo disc of a Pokestop you haven't visited before. So basically the Pokestops with the halos around them are going to yield you more XP, ×2 to be exact. And then moving on, we do have some new field research will be available for a limited time, and we are going to be going over that as well. All right, then moving on to the information regarding the possible shiny Oddish here. This is going to be a Safari Zone in Taipei. So we're going to go ahead and go down to the information we want to see here. Trainers will be able to find Scyther, Combee, and many water, bug, and grass type Pokemon from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. in the park, as well as more than 60 tourist attractions across the Taipei city. So we may see the shiny Oddish. Are they going to introduce shiny Heracross? Is that a thing? Possibly. Increased spawns for maybe Caterpie, so you can get that shiny gold worm, because I still definitely need it. So I just wanted to show you this regarding those shiny sprites that I did show in the beginning of the video. And this is all going to be taking place from October 3rd to the 6th. So mark your calendars and get ready for this specific event here. We may just see possibly shiny Oddish, or probably even maybe Heracross coming in, or something. We have no idea what they're going to be introducing, but there you have it. And then more information possibly revolving around World Tourism Day. We have Pokemon Shirt Snorlax, Magikarp, Lickitung, and Vileplume, so look out for those. Event ticket. Now this is something, a whole nother thing that I'm going to be talking about separately in another video, but quickly we'll briefly talk about it here. A ticket, access to a special event on X specific time, right? And then from whatever time to another time, your local time, wherever you are. So much like the whole makeup day for the Go Fest for the people that did have to evacuate during that thunderstorm deal, they were actually able to have a Go Fest for 8 hours wherever they were at on a specific date that they did hand out. So that was really nice. Everybody did enjoy it that I did talk to. And this information is going to be pulled from a data miner. I will have his Twitter in the description for you to check out. And then moving on, join a special event. This is very interesting. Add to calendar, event added to calendar successfully. So who knows what this is going to be. I'm assuming it's going to be some sort of paid event in which you do pay, and then you'll be able to access some sort of event in your area, and they'll just have some sort of special spawns for you to specifically see for the people that did pay, or maybe free. Who knows what's going to be happening there. And then World Tourism Day, we have a task here. Trade a Pokemon caught 10,000 kilometers apart. And then new move, Lock On, which is something that doesn't actually do damage. It just ensures you're going to hit the opponent in your next turn in the main series games. For Pokemon Go, who knows what they're going to do. They did make Charm actually do damage. In the main series games, it does none. Could this mean a possible community day? We'll just have to talk about that more in another video. Moving on here, this is something we've already been over, I say probably like 10 or more videos back here, as well as the information still coming from that data mine here. So let's go ahead and go over this. So this is going to possibly revolving around the World Tourism Day and then continue on after that. So we have evolution options. Would you like to evolve X using candies anyway? Evolve X without trading will require 1 candies. I think it just says 1, but whatever the respected amount of candies to evolve them. And then we have trade evolution options. If this Pokemon is received through a trade, it can be evolved without using candies. So that is very interesting. Trading a Pokemon will make it so you did not have to use candies when you do evolve it. X received through a trade does not require any candies to evolve. So there you have it. We'll see how that all works out. Pretty self-explanatory. If you trade a Pokemon, it's not going to require you to use any candies upon evolving it. So very interesting stuff. And then moving on to World Tourism Day quests, we have make a new friend, send a gift to a friend, and then trade a Pokemon caught X amount of kilometers, as we went over. That's 10,000 kilometers apart. New filters, distance, and then special for the Pokemon that have like a community day move. You can look up those Pokemon, or possibly maybe even a legacy move. So there you have more information on that. So remember, if you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new, and I will be keeping you up to date on all this information. I hope you enjoyed this video. But before we go, let's go ahead and talk about those new spawn points. So previously I did have just 1 spawn at my house. Sometimes if I drifted over a little bit, I can find another one. But now it seems that I have about 6 or 7 spawns in my house, which I'm really enjoying, but it's not all happy. Some of you are reporting that your previous good spawns in a specific area have now vanished, because it seems like Niantic has changed up all the spawn points without even an event happening. I don't know if this is going to be permanent. It possibly may very well be, and we are going through a area in my neighborhood that is abundant. I'm talking crazy good spawns, at least I'd say 15 to 20 spawns if I do go through here And as you can see, it's very dry. There are still spawns around, and even when I check my nearby, it doesn't show that there are very many Pokemon. Usually that list is completely full, and I can go around and catch a bunch of Pokemon in this specific area. But like I said, the spawn points around my house have changed for the better. But it seems like some of you have actually lost in this specific situation. Say you're at work, you had a bunch of spawns, and now you don't really have anything. So yes, this is a thing. It's not just you. Everybody's spawn points around the world have seemed to change. And that's pretty much it. So let me know what you think in the comments below, trainers. If you enjoyed this video, like I said, please give it a big thumbs up. And hopefully your spawn points didn't change too dramatically. And good luck on those shiny catches that we just went over. Thank you for watching, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.